Do a video with this behind me, but the window is so bright, it's just not going to work. So I wanted to share just a little bit of what I like to do. I like to have my menorah on. I don't know if you can see the Jesus face. It's pretty cool. When you walk, if you notice, his eyes follow you. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, this is the life of Jesus. Handmade cross by dear friend Neil McKinstry. Well, Easter's coming up, but you know, any of these songs you don't have to save and just sing till Easter. This is called I Should Have Been Crucified. Talks about Barabbas. Now, Barabbas was a murderer, and he was scheduled to be crucified. But when Jesus was brought out before the people, before Pilate, the people shouted, "Crucify him, crucify him." He says, "What do you want me to do? Let Barabbas loose?" Yes, let Barabbas loose, but crucify Jesus. I can't imagine what Barabbas must have thought. I mean, everybody knew who Jesus was. Man, this is the man who gave the blind their sight and raised the lame that couldn't walk, and he raised the dead. And, geesh, they're choosing him over me? Well, what do I care? I just want to get out of here. So Barabbas was let loose, and I always wondered, you know, it talks about Jesus' mother Mary standing there at the foot of the cross with his cousin John, and then the women that followed him are all there, and I'm guessing that, you know, I've been to the Holy Lands. I'm guessing maybe some of the hills around there. Maybe Barabbas went on top of the hill just to see, was this really going to happen? And then I always wondered if, because of the sacrifice that Jesus gave for him, did Barabbas become a believer? You know, Jesus' sacrifice wasn't just for Barabbas that day. It was for you, and it was for me. And if you haven't given your life to Jesus, oh man, there's no better time than now. You know, find yourself a good little church to go to, something that's really follows the Bible. But this is called, I Should Have Been Crucified. And with the sins that I carry today, my past, I'm so glad I became a Christian, because those aren't held against me anymore. And you know, each day when I kind of really screw up and I might think something I shouldn't, like out of anger, or say something I shouldn't, and because my heart is repentant and I ask forgiveness, it's automatically forgiven. And it says that God and Jesus remember it no more. It's like, I might keep remembering it, but they don't even know what I'm talking about. So this is called I Should Have Been Crucified. I was guilty with nothing to say, and they were coming to take me away, when a voice from heaven I heard that said, "Let him go, take me instead." But Jesus, God's Son, took my place. That crown of thorns, the spear in his side, all the pain, it should have been mine. Those rusty nails were meant for me. Oh, but God's Son my place.